2016 Paper 2第一題，咁呢度就講到話有一個 table 啦，呢度顯示嗰個relative percentage of energy contribution 究竟 anaerobic respiration 多啲咧，又話 aerobic respiration 多啲咧，喺維持一個 vigorous exercise 嘅情況底下，維持幾多秒或者幾多分鐘咁樣嚇。咁第一顯示到一個咩關係咧？咩關係係邊兩個之間嘅關係啊？係嗰個時間嘅關係duration of rigorous exercise 嘅關係，同埋呢個應該話energy contribution 究竟兩個之間 anaerobic 同埋 aerobic respiration 佢哋兩個之間個 energy contribution 個比例同埋嗰個 duration of vigorous exercise 呢兩者之間嘅關係，咁就係時間越長用運動時間越長，嗰個 contribution of energy from aerobic respiration 咧就越多，或者係調轉時間越短運動時間越短嗰個 contribution of energy from anaerobic respiration 就越多。咁1分。咁第二 for vigorous exercise 係 short duration 嘅 vigorous exercise， 咁 energy 咧就 mainly comes from breakdown of food store in muscle 嘅，咁即係就講用 muscle 裏邊嗰啲，就唔係攞血嗰啲咁嘅意思。第一use a flow chart to show the two major steps in converting this food store to a usable form of energy through the anaerobic pathway。注意啦 ，muscle 裏邊有啲咩 food store 咧，就全部都係 glycogen 嚟嘅。咁 glycogen 咧就要先轉做 glucose 1分，再轉做 lactic acid 咁跟住咧就會產生嗰個所謂 usable form of energy 就係 ATP 2分。第二 ，even though energy mainly comes from the anaerobic pathway， 所以咧你揀題目睇題目嘅時候咧要揀mainly comes from breakdown of food store in muscle， 就你可以 mark 低 not from blood。咁第二 ，even though energy mainly comes from anaerobic pathway, athletes who have just 啱啱完成咗 vigorous exercise， 仍然係需要繼續 breathe fast， 咁梗係同嗰個 oxygen depth 有關啦。咁要講呢個咁嘅 breathe fast 嘅重要性一段時間，重要性就係 to provide extra oxygen， 因為冇咗呢個咁嘅持續一段時間嘅 breathing 嘅話咧，就唔可能 provide 到 extra oxygen 啦。For the breakdown of lactic acid， 呢個係第二個重要性。2分。咁第三 ，during exercise our sympathetic nervous system is stimulated。sympathetic nervous system 咁through 個 sympathetic nerve 啦。Explain how this is bring about this will bring about how this will bring about physiological change。究竟有啲咩 physiological change 咧？而呢個要講啦。咁同埋如何導致呢個 physiological change？ 咁可以咁講嘅，同埋 sympathetic nervous system stimulate 咗之後咧，咁more nerve impulse 就會經由 sympathetic nerve 去到 intercostal muscle 或者係 diaphragm muscle。關鍵係 more 你唔可以就咁講話 nerve impulse will be sent from the sympathetic nerve to the intercostal muscle， 因為咧就算係唔係 during exercise就算係個 sympathetic nervous system 係 not stimulated 咧，佢自己都會有一個自然咧係會 send nerve impulse 去 intercostal muscle 同埋 diaphragm muscle 嘅。同時間 parasympathetic nervous system 咧都一樣係會 send impulse 去呢啲肌肉㗎。好啦，咁只不過係當 stimulate 咗之後咧，關鍵係 more 呢個字 more sympathetic nervous system sympathetic nerve impulse， 或者係我哋平時用翻我哋嘅方法啦 ，more nerve impulse will be sent through the sympathetic nerve to the intercostal muscle and diaphragm muscle。跟住咧導致佢哋呢兩個 muscle 有 faster 同埋 stronger， 記住兩個都寫 in contraction， 繼而呢個就係 how 嘅 mechanism 啦。咁跟住咧繼而咧就 increase 個 breath depth and rate 講一點啊個重要性就係 for rapid gas exchange。咁跟住咧如果唔講呢一個同 breathing depth and rate 有關嗰個 mechanism 咧，就講嗰個 heartbeat rate 同埋 depth。咁一樣啦，more 係關鍵啦。More nerve impulse will be sent through the sympathetic nerve to the SA node for faster and stronger contraction of the heart。咁 which will increase 嗰個 rate 同埋個 stroke volume。咁呢個就係個機制啦，係啦。咁呢個咧就係嗰個physiological change in increase the heart rate and stroke volume。咁跟住咧就講一點個 importance for rapid supply of more blood to the muscle。好，一 B。The graph below shows the renal 即係同腎有關啦 ，glucose handling capability， 咁即係 reabsorption 同埋 excretion。In a healthy person， in a patient， 一個 healthy 嘅一個 patient， suffering from type 2 diabetes。咁type 2 diabetes 你會留意得到咧，佢當佢個 plasma concentration 一路增加嘅時候，佢去到佢嘅 reabsorption 嘅能力係高啲你可以睇到。咁正因為佢嘅 reabsorption 嘅能力係高啲咧，所以 excretion excrete 呢個嘅個 rate 咧係低啲。好啦，咁第一 ，describe the change in the renal handling of glucose in the healthy person if the plasma glucose concentration increase from 0 to 280， 一路去，哇！要講係有 healthy person 嘅時候，嗰個 renal handling of glucose， 咁即係reabsorption 又要講啦。excretion 又要講，因為所謂嘅 renal handling 喺呢度定義咗係 reabsorption 同埋 excretion 啊嘛，咁要 describe glucose reabsorption increase with the plasma glucose concentration if it increase between 0 to 200呢個咁嘅 concentration 要寫個 unit 一路咁嘅 increase。即係 plasma concentration increase 嘅時候咧 ，glucose 嘅 reabsorption 就亦都個 rate 亦都 increase。好啦，要講埋喺呢段嘅 concentration 裏邊咧，no glucose is excreted。咁跟住 beyond 200嘅時候咧 ，reabsorption of glucose remains unchanged。唔再即係個 rate 就一樣啦，維持。咁跟住咧，我哋話 level off 又得 ，remain constant 又得。咁跟住咧 ，excretion of glucose 就會 begin in the urine begin and increase with the rise of the plasma glucose concentration。你分開兩段嚟講，咁好清晰。咁第二 ，it is noted that there is an increase in expression of a gene coding of membrane glucose carrier in the kidney tubule of type 2 diabetic patient。所謂 increased expression coding for membrane glucose carrier， 其實係導致點解佢可以 reabsorb 多啲嘅原因。咁呢度睇下問題問咩先？第一 ，in which region of the kidney tubules are these membrane glucose carrier located？咁 reabsorption 咁梗係 proximal convoluted tubules 啦，呢度。咁跟住咧 ，suggest why type 2 diabetic patient has a higher glucose reabsorption capability。咁當然係要基於呢一個咁嘅 increased expression 咯。咁 increased expression 咁即係話多啲呢啲咁嘅 membrane glucose carrier 啦，去咗嗰、個、proximal convoluted tubule 上面嗰啲 membrane 上面咁樣，咁就要解釋個機制 two step 咁樣解釋。Because the expression of the gene results in a greater number of 呢個 glucose membrane glucose carrier 啦，或者呢度所寫嘅 glucose transporter 一樣嘅啫。因此就會導致嗰、個、rate of glucose reabsorption become higher。呢度係講緊 suggest why 啊嘛，就係講個機制啊嘛，has a higher glucose reabsorption capability 啊嘛，一個多啲嗰、個、glucose carrier，因為你要講得出呢一點the expression of the gene 導致多啲呢個關鍵字 increase expression 會有咁樣，咁就會導致多啲 glucose carrier。喺個 proximal convoluted tubules 嗰度導致，因為呢個係一個多啲就會有個 deduction 啊嘛，所以呢個都有分。Hence rate of glucose reabsorption is higher， 或者 more glucose can be transported can be reabsorbed per unit time。More glucose can be absorbed for the same length of the kidney tubule， 其實都係同樣嘅意思。所以呢度呢唔算係抄題目，其實係一個 deduction。咁啊2分攞齊。第3 ，if the diabetic condition of the patient is not properly managed， 咁唔處理佢嘅話咧，會升到300以上咁樣嘅時候 explain why diabetic patient urinate more frequently than healthy person。diabetic patient 超過30嘅時候就 urinate more frequently。你要就住嗰個 glucose concentration 會影響個 water potential 嚟到講reabsorb 得少啲，所以就多啲 urine 用呢個mechanism 去講。所以咧就呢 diabetic patient 咧就唔能夠 reabsorb all glucose 啦 from the glomerular filtrate。呢個第一導致glomerular filtrate of 呢個 diabetic patient 咧就有一個 lower water potential than 要比較 healthy person， 咁跟住導致咧少啲比例嘅水less proportion of water can be reabsorbed back to the collector， 而因此係一個 larger volume of urine。咁呢4分係咁樣落。